So I've been thinking for the longest of time, how do males get it right to maintain their friendships? Like I know of men who have been friends for years, like years. Whereas us females, we can maintain friendship for at least 5 years, and then afterwards there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of jealousy, comparison. Like there's a lot that goes into female friendships, and for it to be a real friendship, there's still sketchy vibes going on, even though it seems as real as possible. There's still sketchy vibes going on. So yeah, I don't know, it's just my thought. But that's besides the point. Today's topic is be careful who you call friend. I'll be characterizing my topic into three topics. I'll give you guys a short story time as to my experience when it came to friendships. I will also be telling you guys how to characterize your friendships, and then I will also be giving you guys some tips on how to identify a bad friend, and then lastly, I'll be speaking about the joy of having a small circle of friends. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Andy. I make videos based on self development and how to improve your life, and yeah, practically that is what I do. And if you're back to this channel, welcome back. If you're also new, please follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, watch this video till the end, and without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so I was getting cold. So I personally have had my own share of friendships, good and bad experiences. I remember from primary school, I was very much a people pleaser, so I would always settle for being in this big group of friends that always made me feel insecure, that always used me, that always made me feel like I was never enough. So that was me in primary school. Fast forward to high school, that's when I started maintaining smaller friendship groups that made me feel secured and, gave me a sense of belonging. Yeah. And then out of school, that's when I started seeing how selective you have to become when it comes to your friendships. So I had this friendship for that lasted for almost 14 years, if I'm correct. And it was good in the beginning, but as we grew older, that's when all the pink from the red flags started coming off. Yeah, that's when the rose colored glasses started coming off. I had this friendship that lasted for over 14 years, and in that 14 years it was always good sometimes, and sometimes it was bad. We had the big fights of friendship breakups and toxicity where we were just maintaining friendships because we are basing it on the memories that we have, or because there's mutual friends in the friendship or something. It was never always, the real reason of friendship. Like in the beginning, when the friendship started, it was genuine, it was peaceful and everything. Now that we were out of school situations, this friendship started becoming competitive. It become like I couldn't have other friends. They weren't as supportive as I needed them to be as my friends, or there was a lot of drama in our friendship. And as you grow older, the last thing you want in friendship is drama. You just want to maintain a peaceful friendship. There was this drama that I had with this friend of mine, or ex-friend of mine now. So we went to this party, right? And we went as a group of three, my sister, her, and I. We went as a group of three. She wasn't supposed to come. She decided on the day that she wanted to come. And we were like, okay, cool. We never manipulated her to come or anything. She chose to come. And we paid for the ticket and everything. We went. Vibes were cool and everything. We got to the place. We were chilling. Vibes were there and everything. As the night or the day progressed, she left the group that we were in. So we met up with other friends at the gig and everything, and she left with her camp chair and disappeared to go chill with other people that we don't know, right? And obviously, it's in our responsibility because she left, she decided to join us, right? So she's our responsibility now. So she decides she's gonna go chill with other people and whatever. I asked my sister like during the gig and everything what happened to her and everything. So she's like, no, she's chilling with other people and stuff like that. And then I somehow met up with her because I was taking a walk around the area we were chilling, and I met up with her and I asked her for something I can't say on video right now. And then she said she did it already with other people. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I don't know, was there a miscommunication in body language or something, but she said the vibes were off, right? So as a 20-something-year-old, you were expected obviously to be communicative, right? So I expect you to be like, why is your energy off? What's going on with you? Why are you acting so weird? And then maybe I'll be like, no, my energy is not off. I'm just cold, or whatever the case may be. Let's just enjoy the rest of the night that we have, right? But instead, you don't do that. You decide, no, I don't know, I'm referring to she as you, but yeah. But then the next day, there's suddenly a lot of drama based on that one interaction that we had, right? For me, I did not have any bad vibes going on, guys. I did not have anything going on, but she obviously felt that I was giving her bad energy. She cried about it to my sister. She couldn't communicate it with me, and then that's when I realized that this friendship should die. Because if you can't come to me with an issue that you feel you have with me, you can't communicate it with me, then what's the point of being my friend? Like, the main thing about adult friendship is communication. I would understand that, oh, there was a miscommunication, there was a misunderstanding here and there. It wasn't the case. But no, you went overthought it, you went to overthink it, you made up conclusions in your mind about it and went to go and speak to my sister about it. And what's crazy is that you choosing to be a best friend to my sister who's my best friend and not being friend with me. Like, I'm just like, it's whatever, it's your life, whatever. I don't think I ever want to be a friend to that person anymore because of the vibes that it's giving. You can't communicate to me. And not only is this the first occurrence of us fighting, there have been occurrences of us fighting, and we've always made up and then fought and then made up and then fought and then made up. So I'm thinking this is a cycle that's happening. So yeah, rather cut ties completely rather than faking it, just faking it. And then the other friendship drama that I had was having an unsupportive friend. You know that when you're starting something new, and then instead of them supporting you, they try and do what you're doing. That is like hectic for me. That's like a big red flag for me in friendship. It's like, no, if you're not gonna support me, don't compete with me, bruh. Just do your own thing from a distance. You don't have to support me. That's okay. But now you are copying what I'm doing, and I'm like, bruh. So I started this modeling career thing. Was it this year? Yeah, beginning of this year, I started this modeling contract thing with Rage Models. So the contract stated that I'll be like in ads and billboards and new magazines and all that. It's like a model contract, so it's an agency that will help you with clients and everything. And then suddenly, this person has the same goal. Right after I stated that I'm in a modeling agency now, suddenly she's connected to people who will put her on billboards and stuff. Even though that's not how it works. You can't just go through there by your connections. You need an agency because you need to get paid for that things. You need, if it's not an agency, it's you have influence or something like that. There's a lot that goes into it. You can't just have connections to be on a billboard. You need to have a high following on Instagram as well. It's about your influence as well. So whatever. When I heard that, I was like, this is also very toxic. It's giving competitive energy, and I'm not in competition with anyone. I don't want to be out here trying to compete, feeling anxious because someone's goals are further than mine. I don't want that. I'm in my own lane, you in your own lane, and that's it. We are in different lanes. I chose to be industrial, having multiple things while doing multiple things while doing one thing as well. I'm a student, I'm a model, I'm a YouTuber. That's me. You do whatever you gotta do to be you, right? I'm not saying that I want to be like you. I don't want to do what you do. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, and let's be. We can coexist as different people, but now when you're trying to infiltrate my territory, that's when I get very sketchy and I'm like, okay, you know what? No, no, no. You know what? Let me cut you off rather. That's me. So yeah, that's my story when it comes to friendship and everything, and how I've become so selective with my friendships. It takes me a while to recognize fake energy and toxic energy and the red flags. But once I realize it, that's when I'm like, peace, I'm out of this place. Now we on chapter 2, recharacterizing your friendships. I feel like it's important to know which category your friendships should be in, right? So because you don't want to overplay your role in that category. For example, if you have an acquaintance, you don't want to be treating them like your best friend. You get? If you have a colleague, you don't want to be treating them like your acquaintance, because those are different categories that they are in. So as an acquaintance, you don't want to invest too much in that relationship that y'all have together. It's also important to know what category you are in when it comes to their relationship with you. If you know that you guys only meet at school, you can't be playing bestie. You can't, because after school, you guys might not even be friends anymore. And that's the truth. There's so many people that you called best friend when you were in high school with that you're not even friends with today. And I know you're like, that's true. Because it is true. Let's be honest. So it's important to know what role you play in that person's life. That person might only be your bestie for the first 5 years of your life because you're in the same class in high school together. That person might only be your bestie because of the memories you'll share. Sometimes those memories are not strong enough to hold the friendship, and then now you'll become acquaintances or you'll become mutual friends. Like I've become besties with someone who I knew through a mutual friend. Imagine. Is that not embarrassing? Characterize your friendships accordingly so that you can act accordingly. Don't overplay your role in people's lives. Don't overplay your role. Chapter number 3 is signs of a bad friend. So we're gonna start off with the first sign is competition. There's always competition within your friendship. You're not supposed to have any competition unless it's healthy competition, like challenging each other to reach a certain fitness goal or a certain academic goal. Then that's healthy competition, as opposed to unhealthy competition where it's competing for male attention, competing for whatever it is, anything outside of academics or health goals. That is unhealthy competition, and that should never be considered a friendship. If there's any kind of competition where you're trying to do better than one and the other one is not supporting you and everything, then it's not a friendship at all. Number 2 is you feel disrespected in your friendship. If the person is always making nasty remarks towards you, making you feel little, making you feel like you have to please them always, and controlling you, then that is toxic, and you should never ever try to maintain a friendship with that person if they show any of these traits. Number three is they are judging you. So if you choose, for example, not to be in a committed relationship with someone, and suddenly you feel judged by your friends because they are in committed relationships, then they're not the people you're supposed to be called best friends or friends at all. Your friendships are never supposed to be judgmental. It's always supposed to be supportive. Yes, there should be some level of, honesty in the friendship where they give you their honest remarks, but never judge you, never call you names, never be like, yeah, this is you, this is what you just do, type of vibes. Like the energy should be there. Like they should give you judgment with the best for your best interest, not for their best interest, if you get what I mean. Number three is the constant drama. Like I said in my story time, there was constant drama in our friendship. That's why our friendship had to go. There will never be a peaceful, there will never be a good relationship or good friendship if there's drama always inside of it. It can involve gossiping about other people, um, always fighting with other females for whatever reason. I've seen it so much in young like friendships, like young girls' friendships where it's like, yeah, this one said this to this one and that one did this and that's why I don't like this one. Yeah, no. That is like, leave that for the teenagers. As a 20-something-year-old, you should avoid drama. Always, especially with your friendships. And lastly, the people are always rude to you. They are always nasty to you. They always make these rude remarks. They always have these attitudes with you. Those are not friendships, guys. Those are people who don't like you. Because your friends won't be rude. They'll be honest, yes, but never rude to you. So that are the signs that you need to look out for if you have a friend and you are worried about whether they are a good friend or a bad friend. If they show any of these signs, they are a bad friend and you need to cut them off. Period. And then lastly, the joy that comes with having a small circle. I've had a share of having a big circle of friends, and there's always drama, rudeness, competition, jealousy. All of that is always found in a big circle of friends. And by big circle of friends, I mean like 5 or more people. There's always that one odd person that feels like she's not connected to the group, or she's the one that has the least in the group. That's why I don't like big circle of friends. Like I prefer having my circle 3 people and that's it, or 2 people, that's it. It's more peaceful. There's no jealousy, there's no competition as to whose friend is who belongs in what circle, this group and that group. There's this group at school, right? So it was 2 best friends, right? And then they added other people to their group. And now these 2 friends are the main friends. And then those ones are just like extras of the group. So if there's anything that happens, it always revolves around these 2 group friends. And the others, like I said, are just extras. So for me, having a big circle is not always necessary. You can have your peace of mind when you have that 1 or 2 persons you can trust in. I know I have that one friend that I can call, and it's a low maintenance friendship where it's long distance. We hardly ever check on each other, but when we do, we know we're going to have an hour-long conversation, or when we do link up, it's the best time. It's like there was never that distance, and we always understand each other's situations because she's a full-time student doing her, is it honors? Yeah, her honors and working. So she's doing a lot already. And then I'm also the side a student doing my thing, not working, but doing my thing. So we understand each other's situations. So both of our courses that we're doing are demanding. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I love, is that you can have that one person, you confide in her, you tell her everything, and she's the only person that knows that one thing. As opposed to having 10,000 friendships, you tell that person tells that person, and then now the whole thing is like a group chat type of thing. And yeah, I don't really trust that easily, especially big circle of friends, because then once it falls apart, and you're not allowed to be friends with another person because she's still friends with that person, and then now because you're friends with that person, she can't be friends with that person. Like, there's drama in big circle of friends. So yeah, maintaining small friendships are peaceful. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video up to this point. I really hope this video was helpful to you when it comes to identifying types of friends and how bad they are. I mean, the bad types of friends, recharacterizing. I hope my story time was relatable. Comment down below any other topics you would like me to speak on. And please do follow me on Instagram, where you can send me questions, engage in lives, and answer polls, and then we can engage more there as well. I do like engaging with my subscribers and followers on Instagram. So please, if you're new to this channel, do subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below any other topic suggestions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Mwah! Bye!